Hi, it's Jamie with UK Extension, and we're talking about nearly foolproof houseplants today. And one of the first plants, beginner plants, that comes to mind is the ubiquitous wandering Jew. Technically, wandering Jews are in the family Tradescantia, so I may use the two terms interchangeably, but they're dirt-easy vining plants that root wherever they touch the soil, grow very rapidly, and are super easy to root. We've all seen kind of the common wandering Jew. This is a bryna with the stripes. But if you look a little harder, you can find a variety of wandering Jews, and they're all very, very easily grown. Culture is very, very similar, but most people just don't realize how many options there are out there. I'm going to show you some less common ones, and we're here in someone's stock plants, so these plants will be for sale as small pots in the spring. But from this, breeders and people with a keen eye have developed a red selection that's very, very pretty. You can see how much more red in this than the typical one. Another one that has kind of re-emerged from obscurity is tricolor, which has the striped leaves and also purple backside. That's a lovely plant. Some of them have slightly different textures. This is a little finer texture. This is a little coarser texture. We similarly have this albo variegated version that has silvery leaves with narrow stripes in them. There's many, many more. There's a yellow leaf version. There's a tiny leaf version. There's a lot of different ones. But the reason they're so popular is that they're so tough. They will forgive watering. They like to be evenly moist, but if you let them dry out and miss it a time or two, they're still going to be there and be good. They have somewhat fleshy stems, so they can store a little bit of water, and that's usually the key to whether or not a plant can take long periods of neglect with no watering, is how much moisture it hangs on to in its own structures. So wandering Jews easy, can root in water or soil. Once you have them, they're super easy to do. They make great hanging baskets. They make great house plants on a windowsill. They won't grow as well or as dense indoors as they do outside in the summer, but you can also just have a basket indoors and pinch off these runners to make more for outside. They're really becoming popular as vining plants for annual planters and just a lot of different applications. So if you're trying some house plants for the first time and you've had some experience where they didn't do so well, I think wandering Jew might get you to a happier place. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just we've got to find plants that match the very difficult conditions you're likely to have inside your home.